This Passover, as soldiers are ragged, tired, exhausted, 30,000 Israelis join in together at the Wailing Wall, the Western Wall, the Kotel. That's as close as you can get to where the temple once was, and they go to pray, and they say, we need help from God. You know, this blessing that the priest used to say is so powerful. You know, may the Lord bless you and keep you and cause his face to shine upon you. And thousands and thousands and thousands of people are feeling a bit of renewed strength for the journey ahead of us. Prime Minister gives a speech and he says, hey, there's no greater partnership than Israel and the believing Christians standing together. One of the greatest thinkers of our time, his name is Mordecai, and he's on TV all the time, and he says, hey, we've got to gather together with all the people who stand for freedom and stand together. I mean, look at what's going on in Pakistan. They're a nuclear country, you know, nuclear. They've got nukes. And is it true that they're parachuting into Gaza right now? I see them putting on the soles of the flip-flops in Pakistan. I see them putting the Israeli flag so they can step on Israel wherever they go. Such hate. Is it real that they are parachuting, or is this food parcels parachuting in? I got to check this out. But it is a wild time of division in this world, and the righteous will succeed. And I think of our dog. You know, we have a cute little dog, a King Charles Cavalier. And our guys, the IDF, were able to rescue a dog that was taken from Nir Oz. Now, Nir Oz kibbutz is one of the sites of the greatest, you know, damage and death and destruction that the Hamas did to us. And this dog was taken hostage. And now it was found, and it's a King Charles Cavalier. And our dog just had 4 puppies. So I just feel a little bit of a hope in that, and it makes me smile this Passover because, hey, even the dog will come home. We're all coming home. And I'm looking at a prospect, though, of a very imminent attack by Iran on Israel. I remember the other 2 times where missiles just pummeled us. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cruise missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Weren't there hypersonic missiles? I mean, everything hitting us, and they tried to deal us a death blow. But we survived twice. Hey, do we worry about this time? We're going to survive again. And God is watching out for us. Friends, take courage. I'm thinking that, you know, Iran is the one that needs to watch out. United States and Israel aren't going to put up with this anymore. We're not going to put up with their apocalyptic terror, octopus arms, clutching a nuclear weapon. We're not going to put up with that. They're not allowed to have a nuclear weapon. Trump said it. Benjamin Netanyahu said it. And I would hate to see the stars fall from the skies like what happened those last times. That's what it looked like. Pray for us. Pray for miracles. Pray for victory. Pray for a regime change over there in Iran. Pray that we will see the miracles promised, the Passover miracles once again. And Islamic Jihad just published a sign of life from a hostage, a Jewish man called Ron Braslavsky. And hey, there's still a few that are alive, you know, and we're going to see them all come home. Same time as all this, what about these documents being released of Hitler fleeing to Argentina, and we were tricked that he killed himself? The guy who did the Holocaust, and he was in Colombia, and then he was in Argentina, and we're seeing these declassified documents surface that about Hitler. Let me tell you what, friends, all those who go against the God of Israel and his promises and his covenant will meet a bitter end, okay? And Hitler, no matter how his life actually ended in Colombia and Argentina, whatever it was, he didn't win. That's the point. He lost. And so I want to tell you that, I got to tell you a little bit of, you've probably seen some of the news about patches. You know, you have these patches on the arm, different patches, my unit patch. So there's something that's come out that they say they don't want us to wear, they only want us to wear not the Messiah patch or not other patch. Just wear your rank, and wear your unit patch. So what I'm going to do, friends, I want to send you personally a patch. If you donate $500 or more to help the soldiers with the equipment they need, $500 or more dollars, just write in the notes patch. Okay, write in the note patch. If you do $500 or more, I personally am going to mail you this patch. Check it out. This very patch right here. Check it out on my arm. That patch. See this patch? This is actually the house of prayer, that one I told you about, called the temple, that once stood. Guess what? This is quickly and in our day. It says in Hebrew, Mehira Beyamenu. I am going to take this and I'm going to send it to you. Friends, it's promised in the book of Isaiah a time of peace. It's promised in the book of Ezekiel a time of peace, and this house of prayer for all nations to be established. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 14, has a promise about victory over the Philistines and over the Edomites and over the Moabites and over the Ammonites. I'm just going to read to you Isaiah chapter 30 right now. The voice of the Lord will shatter Assyria. With his rod he will strike them down. Every stroke of the appointed staff that the Lord lays on them will be to the sound of tambourines and harps. Worship, friends, and stand in awe this Passover at the God of Israel that still lives and reigns in Israel.